You saw the betting odds there. Dennis Goltsov,
Round one,
heavy
you ready,
favorite
Round one,
against
you
the
ready,
late replacement
Let's
Muhammad
fight.
Denis. Denis in the black and gray trunks, Goltsov in the blue. Touch of the gloves, and we are underway in the heavyweight regular season.
Goltsov has a tremendous jab that he uses quite often. Watch for that.
Almost on cue, he goes to work with it there. Nice movement by Muhammad Denis. Randy, it really is a last-second opponent change. I mean, it was post-weigh-ins that Muhammad Denis had to step in. That's a big adjustment for both fighters.
Absolutely. Tough for Denis, thinking he wasn't going to, because Willis made weight, and then he ends up getting a nod. Also tough for Goltsov to make an adjustment. He definitely thought he might want to take Willis to the ground. Not sure he's going to feel the same way facing Denis.
Denis has scored with a couple of leg kicks, one on the thigh, one on that low calf, and he goes for another one there.
Denis doing a good job of showing some lateral movement. He's not just moving straight on against Goltsov. That would cause him to eat a lot of jabs. So far, that lateral movement really saving him right now.
Another kick there from Denis. Trying to bank those for the later round.
Denis got this fight on late notice, but he definitely has done his homework here. Taking away that jab so far. Oh, big kick there by Goltsov.
Randy, we saw two versions of Denis Goltsov in season 2. Aggressive, where he was getting first-round stoppages, and then in his semifinal bout against Ali Isaev, a little hesitant, and that ended up hurting him.
Yeah, but he's facing a gold medal, or a medalist, an Olympic caliber wrestler, and I think he was scared to let his hands and feet go for fear he's going to get taken down and smothered on the ground.
Goltsov making some nice adjustments right now, guys. Instead of going with that jab he's been missing because of that lateral movement of Denis, now going to the body with that rear front kick.
There's another kick from Goltsov and a jab right after.
Denis needs to be careful. He's changing levels, but it's not with the intent of faking a shot. And he might bend over into something nasty if he's not careful.
Right hand and a kick from Denis Goltsov. He goes up now, a knee. Goltsov pouring it on. Muhammad Denis has the arms up, but he's definitely a little bit hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt to the body right now, Sean. He's slowing down. One way to take away the movement is to beat up that body. That's exactly what Goltsov did.
I do not want to be Muhammad Denis's forearms right now, absorbing a few of those kicks either.
Well, that's the thing. You can block all you want, but any block you see out there, it hurts. There's another nice leg kick from Goltsov.
Goltsov mixing it up. That's the adjustment Kenny Florian was talking about. The jab's not working. The sequence gets changed, and now Goltsov begins to score. Denis is smiling about something.
Tell you, when Goltsov finds his groove, he really is pretty to watch. He's very fluid, he's relaxed, he's not forcing the knockout.
Denis still very much in this fight. Another big leg kick there from Goltsov as Denis moves to his left. Oh, man, really ripping off those kicks. Denis Goltsov, that's the thing with this guy, Randy. He can grapple, and in the striking game, all of his weapons are dangerous.
Absolutely. 10 submissions, 10 knockouts. This guy's very well-rounded. We don't give a lot of, or enough credit, in my opinion, to these combat sambo competitors.
Oh, question mark kick raised off the head there. Muhammad Denis appears to be a little bit wobbled, still here inside of 90 seconds.
And still smiling.
Another right hand from Goltsov. And Denis turtling up in the standing position. Now Goltsov drags him down, takes the back. Muhammad Denis needs to show that he's intelligently defending himself. Copeland is very close to the action here. Goltsov pours it on from the top. Denis goes down to his belly, and that might be the beginning of the end with inside of 1 minute left.
Yeah, he's eating a lot of shots.
Over the top, Goltsov pouring it on. Denis is on his belly. Copeland wants more action, and that's enough. Denis Goltsov with 6 points as he pounds out Muhammad Denis. Jordan Heiderman in the gray trunks. 3 5-minute rounds to determine who heads to a championship and a $1 million opportunity. You can see that jousting jab early from Goltsov, trying to keep Heiderman off of him.
Yep, and Heiderman trying to close that gap immediately, trying to pressure Goltsov and back him up.
Heiderman moving his head well, too. He's not going to be a stationary target with that head.
Heavy leg kick after the jab from Goltsov. Already the jab of Goltsov going to work, but a good leg kick there from Heiderman. Reina Ferreira, one half of our main event, watching on intently. As is Maurice Green. Both men hoping that they are one half of a championship bout, which means
Watch
a
for the
future
salto
opponent
here. He's got double overhooks. Goltsov does. He steps in with his hips. He can trip or salto from here. There it is, right there.
Beautiful. Right into side control for Denis Goltsov. Not where Jordan Heiderman wanted this bout to be with so much time left in the first round.
Goltsov looking to get to mount, trying to climb over.
Yeah, he's smashing the hips right now of Heiderman. And it's essentially the same thing as a mount, pretty much. Now Heiderman able to hook that ankle a little bit.
Ezekiel choke. Here's an Ezekiel
again.
Now Goltsov trying to isolate that left arm, crucifix position if he can.
And Heiderman's got to be careful to turn his back here. Now doing a good job of getting back to half guard.
Good recovery here by Heiderman. Now gonna have to work to get that right arm underhooked.
And Heiderman was prepared for this. He knew he was going to be in some tough spots in this fight.
Good ground and pound here from Goltsov.
Good solid half guard, almost a three-quarter guard position by Goltsov.
There's some emphasis on those right hands. Heiderman trying to create a scramble. Gets his legs involved. Nasty right shot from the top. But look at the toughness from Jordan Heiderman. Looks like a cut on the bridge of the nose.
Goltsov getting good posture, raining down shots, getting his weight behind those shots. Heiderman doing his best to try to tie up those arms and close that gap.
Goltsov using that forearm across the cheek and neck to pin the head down on Heiderman, and then picking his shots well and making them count.
Heiderman trying to get those feet on the hips to try to create space to get back to his feet. He has the cage behind him, but Goltsov just all over him here.
Relentless pressure from Goltsov. And blood in the eyes of Heiderman as we look through the Ghost Cam. Proprietary PFL technology that lets you see through the links of our smart cage fence.
Goltsov back in the half guard. The fence is definitely not Heiderman's friend right now. Limiting his abilities to escape or to create any kind of scramble.
He's trying to attack Kimura from that side. It can be very difficult, especially when you have the cage behind you. But it can be very, very difficult to see when you have a cut on the bridge of the nose. It drips right into the eyes. I've been there before. It's like someone puts a red curtain over your eyes.
Dan Hardy, we've seen Goltsov finish 3 of his last 4 inside the first round. Can Heiderman survive this final
Arm
minute?
triangle attempt.
This is going to be a tough minute to survive. This arm triangle looks like it's very tight. Oh, it might be,
Almost looked like a tap.
there,
It
right?
looked like a tap.
It looked like he was trying to tap, but his arm was isolated. There is the tap! Denis Goltsov to the championship! First round submission. Denis Goltsov is in the black trunks. Tim Johnson is in the blue. Southpaw stance for Johnson.
Southpaw the orthodox. Johnson straight away crashing forward into the clinch. He's got that head position.
Knee on the inside from Denis Goltsov. Got to be careful, Tim Johnson does, about the step across, the judo throws from Goltsov. Nice work by the Russian to get himself off the fence.
Nice little shrug. That open stance makes Denis's savage jab a little less useful.
Oh, that was a good jab.
Stop the forward motion of Tim Johnson. He goes under the next one, though. Good push kick from Goltsov, right to the midsection. Speed advantage Unsurprisingly in favor of the Russian Denis Goltsov.
One of the best things when you've got an opponent with a good jab are counter rights and lefts over the top. We've seen it so many times in mixed martial arts. Chuck Liddell made a career out of that overhand. That was a nice takedown by Goltsov. Let's see what Tim Johnson does in this situation.
Goltsov has nasty ground and pound. We've seen him finish opponents in the PFL Smart Cage with it before. His right hand gets to work.
Tim Johnson trying to kick away and create some space, but Goltsov's floating over the top of him, trying to land some nasty hammer fists here. And anytime he's not striking, he's driving that forearm into his neck, making it uncomfortable. That was a big right hand.
Tim Johnson has not only been in competition against some of the best heavyweights in the world, he trains with some of the best as well at Extreme Couture.
Full mount here.
The full mount with nasty right hands here.
Tim's in trouble here. He's not sure what to do.
Can Tim walk up the fence? I think he's done here. Oh, he's building up.
Oh, look at that. He got out.
Builds that base. Jason Herzog wants to see more work, though. Denis Goltsov continuing to hammer away. Well-placed punches from the top. Nasty stuff.
I think this fight's done. I think Goltsov has got this fight in the bag here.
Goltsov. Johnson is done. Denis Goltsov to the championship for the second straight year.
You ready? You ready? Let's go, gentlemen. Fight.
Goltsov in the gray trunks, Thiago Santos in the blue. And there's the jab that so much of Goltsov's offense comes behind.
Nice calf kick there for Santos. I do really feel like the benefit in him being aggressive is going to lean into that speed advantage that he has at this weight class.
Big body kick and another from Santos. One of the things that's really plagued Thiago Santos in recent fights is hesitation and not letting it go. Knowing what's at stake. Oh, nasty, his legs gave out.
Caught him with a check hook coming in.
And this is where the well-rounded game of Denis Goltsov really makes him a big factor in this division. We've seen him finish from the top with ground and pound, with the aforementioned Ezekiel chokes Randy, taking the back.
Santos trying to get a foot on the hip for a moment there, but Goltsov staying overbearing, driving forward, forcing his opponent to hold his weight off. Is Santos going to scramble here, or does he give his back?
Nice pass.
Side control. And here working for that arm triangle, the shoulder choke. Goltsov now right into the mount.
He's got bind in. He's got both anchors in from the low mount. Is he working for that Ezekiel? What's he working here? Okay. Oh, I see what Santos get his hands in the fight.
Watch your back of the head.
Goltsov in like a loose mount position here as Santos tries to turn. He gets to his knees now, he's back to his feet, but a mat return. Goltsov back in top position.
Goltsov doing a nice job of floating over him, keeping that hip pressure on him, using his toes, driving those hips into his mat.
Santos went down his belly there temporarily, was able to build that base back. And now the pressure and the heavy punches from Goltsov. Mergliano looking closely, and that's that. Halfway through round one, Denis Goltsov punches his ticket to the playoffs. This is a regular season bout in the heavyweight division, finishing the first half of the regular season in that weight class. Southpaw stance for the Brazilian.
Cesar Ferreira with a little blitz.
A low kick.
Watch the cup.
Went to the body there. Goltsov still looking to measure the distance.
Oh, nice kick to the body there by Goltsov.
Our betting expert Ian Parker sweating out this feeling out process as Goltsov lands a right hand.
Yeah, Goltsov really had a great attitude towards this late opponent change. He's like, you know, I'm just happy to be here. I had some visa issues. I'm used to getting different opponents. Coming in here very positive, looking pretty sharp so far.
Goltsov looking to trip. I think he's got an arm in a 2-on-1 tied up. Nice kick. Goltsov coming out of the clinch.
Nice left hand there from Mutanchi.
Yeah, Fajeda was very close with that counter shot. Nice trip.
Body lock and the trip immediately from Goltsov. 90 seconds into this fight.
Seen Goltsov set up the Ezekiel choke. Looks like he might have been trying to play with that. Goltsov looking from the half guard, posturing up, trying to find a way to lay some damage on Cesar Pereira.
Ian Parker says this will be done in under half a round. He's got 35 seconds, does Denis Goltsov, to make Ian Parker right.
Oh, Goltsov picking his shots.
Young man.
Count, he's in trouble.
Look at Ian. Parker was right. I told you, man, that ground and pound, absolutely nasty.
Denis Goltsov out of Russia making his debut in the blue.
Russell to use that overhand right to set up his double leg.
Nice little combination there, trying to close the distances, Rosholt.
Said he's been working on his striking, and it looks like he has.
I don't know if we saw him throw 3 in a row all of last season, and that's what he started with in season 2.
You're good.
Jab flicked out there for Denis Goltsov.
Goltsov said he's ready to deal with Jared's wrestling, and if he gets taken down, he's going to scramble and fight to get back to his feet. Easier said than done.
He's a well-balanced fighter, 9 knockout finishes, 9 submissions, only 4 decisions on his victories there for Denis Goltsov. There's again the striking attack from Jared Rosholt.
I'm wondering if Russell just lost a contact. He did something funny with his eye, and he looked down at the mat.
Oh, we gotta throw that. You saw it. Good. Gotta let the right
Take a look
hand go.
inside the
Can't be
red
just
corner
one.
here of Jared Rosholt.
There we go.
Jab lands for Goltsov.
Disrupt with the feint, and let's look to go into our takedown entries. Good. Let's get ready to snatch single. Back to the cage. We gotta be aggressive there.
Goltsov is definitely respecting Russell's wrestling takedowns.
Oh, bring the right hand.
Big clip there.
Russell's in trouble.
Goltsov looks to finish Jared Rosholt. Dan Mergliata steps in. And it's 6 points in his debut for Denis Goltsov after dropping Jared Rosholt.
Are you ready? Ready? Fight.
Touch of the gloves, and we are underway. De Castro steps right into the pocket and eats one of those jabs. And another.
I mean, that jab from Goltsov's like a piston.
Right hand!
That'll do it! Set up the right hand!
One right hand and a clinch of the #1 seed. Denis Goltsov with a quick 6.